When the therapist leaned back in her chair, her eyes darting nervously between my partner and me, I knew something was off. We'd been attending these sessions for months, desperately trying to patch the gaping holes in our relationship. But nothing could have prepared me for the bombshell that followed. In a voice barely above a whisper, my partner admitted they had been seeing someone else. The room spun as I struggled to process the betrayal, but it was the next revelation that left me breathless. The affair was with our therapist. The air crackled with tension as I watched them exchange guilty glances, their secret now laid bare. The betrayal slithered through me like a venomous snake, coiling around my heart with every passing second. My mind raced with fragmented memories, late-night sessions, the subtle touches, the lingering looks I had dismissed as mere professionalism. Everything now felt like a grotesque puzzle, with pieces falling into place to form a picture I desperately wished to unsee. My partner's voice broke through my chaotic thoughts, trying to explain, rationalize, justify the unimaginable. I sat there, a silent witness to a drama that felt ripped from the pages of some sordid novel, my own life now a twisted narrative I barely recognized. As the shock began to give way to a simmering rage, I demanded answers. How could they violate the sanctity of a space meant for healing and trust? How could they betray me with the very person we had sought for guidance? The therapist, now devoid of her professional facade, stumbled through a flimsy apology, her eyes pleading for understanding. But understanding was beyond me, lost in the wake of their duplicity. The room felt suffocating, their words a cacophony of excuses that only deepened my resolve to reclaim my life from this web of deceit. But amidst the chaos, a realization crept in, unbidden but undeniable. This betrayal, as devastating as it was, forced me to confront an uncomfortable truth. I had been complicit in my own unhappiness, clinging to a relationship that had long been unraveling. The revelation was a twisted blessing in disguise, a catalyst for change I had been too afraid to initiate. As I stood to leave, the weight of their betrayal lightened ever so slightly, replaced by a newfound clarity. I walked away, not just from their treachery but from my own fears, ready to rewrite my story, one where I was no longer a victim but the author of my own fate.